All right, me babbers. I'm Bristolian Dave, and welcome to Talking the Pictures. If you don't know what we do by now, you should. We talk the pictures, basically. Today is the CGI versus practical effects episode. I'm going to bring in my two fabulous co-hosts. First, let's look who looks least ready. We have Darksiders.
It's me!
Marius.
It's me! Hey,
How's
man.
it going, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
How's your back, by the way?
Yeah, a lot better now. A lot better. I can sort of twist and stuff. Oh, I still got to go careful though. But
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
So,
but I can do normal stuff. Just I can't sort of overexert myself.
really? So you can, I don't know, play soccer or,
No,
swimming?
I just die from lack of cardio if I tried that.
Okay. But is there a chance that it could come back?
Yeah, that's why I've got to go careful because I could restrain it or re-pull it, and so I've just taken it a day at a time. I'm back to work now, and I'm just plodding along. So
full recovery coming soon. Good, man.
Hopefully.
Cool.
And we've got someone who wants to start in the chat, Mr. David Feed. So in that case, let's bring him on in. There he is. How's it going?
I had a back injury one time, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, well, what you have to do now is do exercise with your back." And I was like, "What? It hurts so bad." And it's like, "No, you have to, not too much, because you don't want to get hurt again, and then it's even worse. But you cannot not do any exercise because then it gets worse because it gets stiff." And
yep.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's what the doctor said. He said, like, don't sit still and not do anything. You got to actually do stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but it hurts every time I move.
Yes.
And they was like, no, you got to do it. So I decided I'm gonna try and start that DDP yoga. I'm sure Marinus has heard of it. The Diamond Dallas Page. Yoga program. So I'm gonna try doing some of that. Apparently, it's very good for people who are a bit immobile or a bit fat. So I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds like my kind of thing. So,
are you calling yourself fat?
Yeah, I'm very fat.
You're self-conscious. Okay,
you don't look so fat. You look
I don't know. I only see you here. I don't know what's
Oh
yeah, exactly. You could do a thing down below.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can stream your yoga sessions, and then we can have some sort of racking some.
A couple of people have said that. They're like, yeah, you should do some videos, and I'm like, I don't know. A big guy bending over on YouTube is kind of like more OnlyFans territory, in it. I think.
Hey, you can rake on the money
if he makes the money,
Yeah.
You got $1.99 a month, nice and cheap. Come on.
Yeah.
So
chocolate.
That's quite an interesting way to start. Start the stream.
We were talking about CGI, and now we went all the way to naked joke. I mean,
hey,
what the hell?
It would be all practical effects if I did it, honestly. Right. Yeah, we got Aria Blackness, my bargain bin boy. All right, mate. We got me, of course. While I'm clicking on myself, of course, we got Mod Extraordinaire Soul Iron, and I think Google has stopped fucking around with all the links and everything now. So I hope you're doing well with all your modding, mate. I'm sure you are. That's me again. That's Dave. Oh, look, there's Soul again. This small talk is performed by professionals. Don't try it at home. We're very good at it. David Feed says naked yoga. OnlyFans, man. OnlyFans. Again, it's not Sunday yet. Is that
no naked yoga? No.
Oh, Film look. I would like to answer with practical effects all the way. Okay, we can debate. Yep. Hashtag only Bristol. And so it's saying.
That's a good one.
Oh, I get it.
That's a good one.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to keep that. I'm gonna nick that. So.
Yeah.
We've also got James in the chat. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate that.
Hey, James.
Yeah, so today's topic then, so CGI versus practical effects. Is it much of a debate? Really? I don't know.
Well, there is no. Well, let me say it like this: we are in nowadays, in modern days, 2021, and a couple of years before, we have been spoiled with CGI. So CGI was the way to go. But when I look at, let's say, Lord of the Rings, the movie, there's a lot of practical effects with the masks and makeup. Also with, at that time, really cool CGI. It still holds up, in my opinion. So I think the blend of the two is perfect. If you go all CGI, then I think you lost what's. I don't know. It just takes me out of it. I like the practical effects more. When I listen, I'm an old guy, so I grew up with movies with practical effects, with horror movies and stop motion practical effects with like Jason and the Argonauts with Harryhausen or something was the guy with the who made the stop motion monsters and skeletons and the Kraken, etc. It's brilliant. I really love that. So yeah, at some point, especially with blood and gore, I would prefer practical effects. I mean, look at Alien. That movie, it was, the first couple of movies was all practical effects, and it still holds up. It's still one of the best science fiction horror movies today. Same with Terminator, unless, well, they are doing more CGI stuff, but I mean, the first one was, wow, it's really cool. I
Yeah.
saw that in the theaters. Yeah.
Film Bloke says, I think CGI should only be used to both patch up errors and if it's something that can be done for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree. I think that someone said something about when you're filming, you should do as much as you can that it's done and ready. Whereas now a lot of people are relying too much on CGI, where they shoot everything with this like green pajamas and everything in a green screen, and the whole spiel is like, okay, whatever, we'll fix it later in post. And like the art of making everything as ready as possible from the beginning is kind of getting lost. Whereas like what you said, like we film it, it looks amazing, or there's a little bit of mistakes, we then fix what it's, either a mistake or what is impossible to do in CGI. Whereas if you do everything in CGI and later on in post-production, you realize, oh, shoot, these effects looks like crap. Like you have no more material, no? There is no shot with the special effects that you can use after that. I think this over-reliance on CGI is also kind of screwing with the quality of movies.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. So it says, do you know the movie Harbringer Down? Or Harbinger Down, rather. I can't read. It was crowdfunded via Kickstarter and released in 2015. It was mostly done to prove that practical effects are superior and starred Lance Hendrickson. I've not actually heard of that.
Me neither, actually.
Wait a minute. Was that the horror movie that was inspired by The Thing?
It sounds like it, yeah.
If that's the way it is, I saw it. It was not real good.
Yeah, it so says, unfortunately, the film lacked in other parts and turned out somewhat forgettable.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Film Bloke says, really only Terminator 2 is the best film to use CGI.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked good in there. Rory Maverick with us. Thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah, fix is post has become overused. I think fix in post. But I too think that practical effects are usually a better choice given how bad CGI monsters still usually look. So I'll say no. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as that. I think personally, I think that CGI, it should be used as a last resort thing. You should do everything you can to actually make the movie yourself, and then, like you said, patch it up with the CGI afterwards, fill in the bits that just literally aren't possible to do with practical effects.
The movies, the movies that came after the original Star Wars, like part 6, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, which is now 1, 2, 3, I believe. They changed it all up. I don't know. That took me all out of the Star Wars. I couldn't get into it. I liked it, but at the same time, I hated it because, with Ewan McGregor and etc. It's way too much CGI.
Mhm.
Way too much. I mean, I really hated the city with all the floating cars. That was more like a rip off from what's that with the help me out, the other sci-fi movie with Mila Jovovich.
Oh,
With
the
the
Fifth Element.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's basically the same. They are just going around and then floating and going everywhere. I mean, what? There's no. It took me so out of it. I just ugh, no.
But the Fifth Element was so dynamic. Like
Yeah.
the shots of the city, it was so hectic, dynamic. It felt like a real city where taxis were going and police, and there were
Was
McDonald's and
flawless. That's
everything.
right. I liked it in the
Whereas,
Fifth Element, yeah, but I didn't like it in Star Wars.
like in Star
I
Wars,
don't
it was
know
just
why.
like a bland mix of like ships.
Yeah.
Like I love that in the Fifth Element they even have like a taco, a puesto de taco, or how do you say it, like this Chinese restaurant, floating Chinese
Yeah,
restaurant
yeah, yeah. I saw
with
that.
all
Yeah.
the little dishes hanging and the guy playing the music, like all these details. It's what was missing in this movies, Star Wars movie. I think it was also that all the time the actors were either sitting or just standing very still or walking very slowly. That also made the scenes, like,
Exactly.
no matter how much of a cool CGI they had around them, the actors themselves were just like, sitting, talking. Like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, action. I think, in the Fifth Element, there's always something crazy happening in the screen.
All right, cool. So
Yeah.
I'll put the link to that Harbringer Down if anyone wants to look at it. What we got? This isn't really part of the debate, but the first film to use early CGI was Westworld from 1973.
Really? Okay.
It was used for the pixelized POVs of the gunslingers.
I love Westworld. It
Okay,
was with Yul
that's
Brynner. He's the
interesting.
favorite one.
And
Yeah.
the sequel, Future World from 1976, used those creepy CGI heads on monitors. I didn't
Okay.
know that,
That's cool.
nor did so. Thank you, Filmblick.
Yeah.
First Alien, also the second one wanted to be more mainstream and to be action packed, but lost all of the intense vibes. Yeah,
It was. Yeah.
I like the first two, and then is it the third one? It's Alien? No, Aliens.
Alien. It was the third. But
Yeah.
yeah, Alien was the third, and that was when she shaved her head. On that.
Oh
on-
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one is really special. Like the film had some good.
Was it Alien? No, wait a minute. I'm wrong. Alien was the first one. Aliens is the second one, and the
Aliens
third one
3.
just called Alien 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to this guy here, Mr. Georg Rogall Schmidt. He's like a connoisseur of the thing. So everything the thing related, you should check out this bloke's channel. It's actually pretty interesting. He's a very mellow guy. He's very calm and quiet, but it's interesting. And he made several videos about the thing, and specifically about CGI versus visual effects. And one of the things that he said is that, or you can say, you can see in the sequel to the thing, which is actually a prequel, there are parts in the movie where the CGI is actually pretty freaking amazing. Like in this scene, for example, kind of just 2 seconds of it. All right, no,
Yeah,
YouTube,
that's fine.
calm down.
You guys are always getting me struck anyway. It's fine, go on.
All right, less than 10 seconds and no sound. All right, and we're
Yeah,
gonna be
okay.
pausing and commenting.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then here it comes. I'm commenting. I'm pausing and commenting so hard. Here it goes.
All right, yeah.
But
This scene is so well done with the CGI. It was actually quite amazing. I don't know if you know the movie, but the scene speaks for itself. I feel like this is a good use of CGI, where they show things that would be near impossible to do with the special effects and just go crazy with it. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Let's see the vomit again. Oh no. Commenting. Let's comment this. Oh no, here it goes.
my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. So
Crazy
yeah, I
stuff.
think that it has its place, and as technology has been advancing, it is feasible. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to show is this scene from the latest Robocop movie that I
Oh,
talked
just
about
wanted to
this.
talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, talk and comment and pause and no sound. So calm down, YouTube. This scene is where this guy is like an amputee and he gets these like robotic arms, and the CGI looks absolutely impressive when he's playing the guitar. You know, like bam bam bam, super cool and what have you.
Is this
When
CGI or is this real
this
prosthetic?
is CGI, yeah, it is CGI,
Okay.
and the reason, one of the reasons the scene looks so cool is because and so well is because they were testing with a real guitar and the green screen and what have you, and they would not get it right. So in order to make it good and look coherent, the guitar is also CGI.
What? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the guitar and the
impressive.
hands, they're both CGI, and that's why they jibe so well, that they look so well working together.
Okay.
And I felt, yeah, this is like a good example of how visual effects can be used properly. I think it's also fantastic that they shot the thing with the real guitar. It didn't work, and then they removed it and did everything in CGI, and it turned amazing. Like to me, this is the right way of doing things. Prepare as much as you can beforehand, and then
Yeah.
if necessary, add the CGI and the visual effects. Yeah, this is like the guitar is CGI. It's awesome. Yeah.
Then I wanted to add also that, but then with the original Robocop, because the original Robocop is one of my favorite movies of all time. From Paul Verhoeven is also a Dutch guy like me, but that's not why I like it. It's just balls to the walls, badass movie. It has everything that I love: bad language, hardcore action, great practical effects, kick-ass soundtrack, cool story. I don't know, man. It's just blood and gore everywhere. It has everything. So I'm going to show you some kind of special effects behind the scenes thing, and I'm doing the same what David is also doing. Stop, pausing, stop talking, and then I hope you. No, I'm kidding.
Have you gotten stroke?
Yeah. Okay. I try to be careful.
All right. It's working. It's working.
And then 5 minutes later, this content is struck.
Oh.
So you can see this guy. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is behind the scenes, So, okay. As you can see that there is no CGI in the whole suit, because I heard Peter Weller had to go into the suit and it cost him a couple of hours. Then also the makeup, because he had that face thing behind his, on this back of his skull, and then we also his opponents. Looks really cool, man. So I need to stop. And there was also the horror. Well, is it the horror scene? The scene that one of the guys melting because he fell into a vat or something with acid, and then all this, skin is hanging loose and skin of his fingers. It looks horrible cool. And this is the part with Ed 209.
Oh, I love that part.
That's how I did it. I didn't know how they did it. I knew it was stop motion, but at that time, when this is from 1987, as you can see, when I saw it for the first time, I said, "Oh, this is so cool! It's stop motion," because I'm a big fan of stop motion because I grew up with it. And then he's shooting all those people. It looks silly now that you see this, right? I mean, it's not from this time anymore. So I think if they do a new Robocop, and I hope they never gonna do it, but because they never ever gonna replicate what's happening here. Not with this climate that we are living. Everything is canceled. Probably Robocop will be black or something, or maybe I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not going to in that debate, but you know what I mean.
Like a Superman Like they turned Superman black, no?
Yeah, because it's an alternate universe, and then they kind of do that. So okay, that's. Can I skip it? Does that work? Oh yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, this is what also Star Wars is doing: matte painting for the backgrounds. Wait, can I?
Yeah, also the thing I think for all the outdoor with the
Yeah.
snow, they used matte paintings.
What's this? Oh, that was the guy, that was melted.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Oh, no, that's him when he
No,
got
no,
caught,
no, no,
no?
no, no, no. That's him being killed before he turned into Robocop. And this is actually a prop. This is not his real face. This is a fake face.
It's just a
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's an animatronic, no? I think they call it.
exactly. And I want to see the shot. As you can see here, from a distance, it looked, like Peter Weller before he died. But as you can see, okay, the bullet in the head, and that's that. That's a wrap, guys. He's dead. It looks fantastic, and here's probably the matte painting. What they did it with Star Wars. They did it also with why am I forgetting? With the Indiana Jones guy, the science fiction movie, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love matte paintings. It looks so fucking cool because they use it for backgrounds to to immerse yourself in it, and then people walk around in that matte painting. Although this is probably the green screen of the '80s, if you will, and
But I think it has a value to it because with CGI, the actor only sees green around them. They're in a green pajama and there's everything green around them. Whereas in a matte painting, they can turn around and see the scenery for themselves, and that helps them, get in the mind of like, oh my God, I'm in space, I'm in the snow, I'm in the whatever this derelict fabric, abandoned fabric. Whereas everything's green, like what face should I make if everything's green around me? Like, oh, it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look amazing. Like, oh, okay, I have my face of everything's gonna look amazing in post production.
I'll steal a quote from Joey Tribbiani of Friends. Acting is just reacting. Okay, so it's a person reacting to what someone else is doing or what the environment is doing around them. So that's why potentially maybe some of the performances which are just surrounded by green screen aren't always as good as things shot on site. And
I think you nailed it. Acting is reacting. In the reaction of their face, we can get the vibe. And if they're reacting to green,
well, I think that's why things like Jurassic Park, like the original Jurassic Parks, were so good, because you actually had these giant animatronic, like T-Rexes and Velociraptors and everything, like these massive puppets. So the actors were able to interact with them rather than just being told, oh yeah, so this is where the dinosaur's going to be and you've got to act scared. And it's like, oh, okay. It's not quite the same. It's the chat has been moving. All right, hold up. Right,
the
so
chat
we
is
got
active.
Film Bloke. No, I read that one, didn't I? I read that one. There it is. That was what I was on. Yeah, so Tron is talking about used CGI, but the fact most of the movie takes place in a video game. Yeah. That's
man. That was such a neat movie, man.
Also, there's Aliens, and then Alien 3. And then it was Alien Resurrection, and then Prometheus.
Yeah.
Well,
there was Aliens versus Predator, which is kind of like a kind of in the universe.
And Not My Monkeys, Not My Circus has arrived.
Hey,
Thank you for coming in. And I've also made you a mod. I think you've just realized that as well. Because he said hit my like. Always hit that like button, guys.
Hit the like button, guys.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
Click.
Bam. Liked.
Why isn't it letting me show? Take that off. Oh my god, it's right there we go. Yeah, there we go. People like Robocop. It's badass, great effects. It blends serious drama, action, comedy. Tremendous.
Yeah, excellent.
Marinus isn't just a tribalist. He probably Robocop as much if it was done by Pierre de la Ferme.
Who's Pierre de la Ferme?
De la Ferme has something to do with, I don't know, wine? Could be wrong. So correct me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
In Dallas,
I think you're biased to the Dutch directors and Dutch productions.
So's betting on a female Robocop.
Yeah,
I'd see that.
See, the thing is, if it was done well, I wouldn't mind. But the fact is, they don't get done well. Yeah.
Well, if they put Melissa McCarthy as Robocop, yeah, then I'm done. I'd be done with that.
Nah. No, I like Melissa McCarthy, but nah. No.
Not as Robocop.
She's gonna play as the Thing.
Rob Bottin, who also did the effects for the Thing. Okay.
Cool name, Rob Bottin.
This reminds me of the green screen talk on Darksiders Comics channel, where it was about tennis balls in the face.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, man?
Are you talking about what? Or are you talking another type of film? What's going on?
I have a short memory, so probably he's right, but probably not.
Film Bloke says he means the acting in the Star Wars prequels was fucking shit because you combined green screen and George's famously poor method of direction. Yeah. I mean, I've got a soft spot for the prequels because that's what I grew up with. That was the first ones I watched before I watched the originals. So I'll always like them.
I like the fighting scenes of the prequels. I think they were pretty well done. You know, the CGI, the space battles, they were a bit chaotic. Like I did half the time I didn't realize who were the good guys and who were the bad guys, but it looked freaking awesome. You know, the explosions on the screen.
Yeah.
So if for that alone, I kind of like them.
I think Monkeys is right with the lightning in the bottle. For Robocop.
It was a unique movie.
And he's blaming the wine again. Fun fact, the first Jurassic Park was actually planned to be stop motion. There are even videos that show velociraptors in stop motion before they decided to use CGI. I am so glad they decided. CGI? No, practical effect.
There are some animatronics in there as well.
Yeah.
With the first Robocop. Jurassic Park.
Okay, Robocop 3 was fucking shite.
Oh yeah.
And Verhoeven sort of means from the homestead, and I translated it to French to be silly.
Oh, okay. See,
you are always silly. That's all, my buddy.
That's such a meta joke. That's like a language meta joke.
All right, so there were a couple of. Not that one.
Have you read the super chats? Come on, people, racking the super chats.
Super chat.
I'm not.
No, not yet.
Right. I want to talk about this one.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Oh man, when I saw that movie for the first time, I shit my pants.
Yeah.
You know, although when he rose from the water, you know, when they are in the boat, and then the actor just, oh man. It was great.
Where he slides down the boat and Jaws gets him. It's like, and this for me, Jaws is like one of the best examples of practical effects you'll ever see. Like, especially for when it was made as well. They had to do repairs to this shark every single day because they were filming in salt water, and it kept fucking up all the gears and everything and the electronics in it. So they had to repair it every day. That's dedication. They could have just tried to use some shit CGI. Although back then, I'm not sure how much was available.
I mean, wouldn't it be batshit crazy that when they're filming with the fake shark and then somehow a real shark came out of the water because he saw them as a rival or a companion or whatever?
Yeah, that would have been that.
Oh, man. I mean, that
run! Oh, come on! It's just a rubber shark. This is one. No.
Yeah, you don't have to be scared. It's just a fake shark.
Seems like everyone likes Jaws. Jaws is in people's top fives.
The cost was
Jaws came out in 1975. Westworld 1973. So Westworld was the first CGI. So they wouldn't have had too much to work with in order to do like a good shark. So
Oh
I
man,
just
I love
thought
the
it's
shark
just
movie.
amazing. Like I can't rate it highly enough if I'm honest.
Well,
Um,
speaking of shark movies, I mean the best shark movie in my opinion that came after that is that what with the free sharks. You know, why am I forgetting? You know that
with the
came out of
Samuel
the
L.
water,
Jackson.
snapped the guy in half. I'm
Samuel
sorry.
Jackson. What
Exactly.
about
What?
Deep Blue Sea?
Yes, that's the
Uh,
one.
I recently, actually, yesterday, I just picked up Deep Blue Sea trilogy on Blu-ray.
Oh, really?
Number
There's
one,
a
Is it a
trilogy of
trilogy?
that.
yeah, there's three. Apparently, number two is really shit. Number three is a little bit better, but
Yeah.
number one, where it's
Yeah,
at.
but the first one's really good. I mean, you can see that it's CGI, but it's well done,
Yeah,
especially when it's out of the water. It's really good. Yeah. Was it animatronics? I don't know. Maybe part of animatronics, but the blend is really cool.
I don't know. I know I really like the movie, but
I
Yeah.
think it was CGI. I just I found it a bit too over the top. You know, like with like the shark grabbing the guy on a wheelchair or on a
Yeah,
hospital
that's
bed
some
and
shenanigans going
using
on.
him like a torpedo. It's like
Yeah.
that was
yeah,
a bit too much.
it was cooler. It was
It
different.
was it was bloody gory. Yeah,
Yeah.
that certainly.
Now, if we want to talk over the top shark movies, just look at something like Sharknado. That's
Come on, man.
I
That's
like
bad
Shark.
CGI. That is bad CGI.
That is bad CGI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
the guys who were making Westworld, no wait, Westworld, Waterworld,
Yeah.
they were advised by Steven Spielberg not to do the movie in water because he went through all the trouble of having his equipment break down all the time. And the guy who was making Waterworld is like, no, we're gonna do it like Steven Spielberg, and like apparently a lot of it went, really bad because things would break down. Like there's all these horror stories about like the whole they built like an island or something like that, and the whole island just sank to the bottom of the of the
Oh,
ocean because the salt
okay.
ate everything and destroyed it. And they had to
Crazy.
build it again because they wanted to make the movie on water,
Mm,
for some reason, I guess.
well,
Pride, I guess.
yeah, that's come. Waterworld's become a bit of a cult classic, and it's still not the best movie, but people seem to really have a love for it.
It's interesting. It's actually it's kind of an interesting, and knowing all the behind the scenes is also interesting. Even like all this giant city that they built, and it's interesting now knowing that thing sank like twice, and they rebuilt this huge thing again just to keep filming and doing it on water. Anyway,
I think with practical effects, I think people were more creative to make it work and have more immersion in a movie. Now, I don't say they are not creative, but the blue screen and the CGI guys just doing their wizardry and that's on screen, right? Well, people with practical effects, they had to with the picture on the left, they have to, make the makeup, all the little dots there, and maybe some bolts to look, and maybe some prosthetics in the mouth to create a very, some kind of a creature. And also with the surroundings, with the houses, with the towns, with the vehicles, with the bows and arrows. And today it's more, there's an actor there. The actor needs to jump, and then on the back there's some kind of a wave coming, and that's CGI. But then from that time, it has to be in a real water basin or something. I don't know what's the word means, but
yeah,
they have to do it over and over again until the shot is be perfect. But
Yeah,
CGI guys can do it. Just move that guy over there and let him jump, and we handle the rest. Something like that. It's more. I don't know. They taking out the creativity, in my opinion, of course.
yeah. No, I know what
there
you're
is a
saying.
there is a documentary about the last Alien movie.
Mhm.
There is a part where one of the guys shoots like a torpedo on the water. And
Okay.
in the making of, they showed like how they shot the scene, and you have this guy. I think it's Ron Perlman, the guy who did Hellboy afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
like this giant harpoon, and then he's getting ready to film or shoot the thing. And in the movie, when he shots them, this thing is like a missile that goes very slow because it's underwater, what have you, know. But when they were shooting the film, like he said, okay, let's just make it like a trial run, and he shoots it, and the freaking thing goes super fast, like, and surprises everyone on the set. And they were talking how dangerous that was because they didn't realize that even on the water, you know, weapons they are dangerous. And even on the water, they can go super fast. So I think going along with what you're saying, that before, even the reaction of having something pull you back so fast, it adds to the reality of the situation. Whereas in CG, it's just like, oh, you know, whatever. Imagine it has like a lot of recoil. Oh, okay. You know?
Yeah. That's it. That's again comes back to the reaction thing. So it's yeah. Oh, we got Kev in the chat. Welcome, Kev. COVID Kev. Let's go, mate. Sol says, with CGI taking over, we now have gems like Hunchback of Notre Dame, Shark versus One Eye's Laser Octopus. I think I recently bought what was it? Piranha headed shark or something stupid like that. I don't know. It was all CGI though. It was crap. Really crap. I don't know why I bought it, but I don't know. I want to see a piranha.
Do you have the movie Piranha 3D?
Yes, I think
I actually like that. Not sure why, but I like that.
I've never seen that one. I don't know.
Kind of guilty pleasure.
3D. I've got Piranha 3 Double D.
Maybe I like it more.
Which is the second one.
With the naked ladies in the water?
Yeah, so it's got David Hasselhoff in. Christopher Lloyd, you know, from Back to the Future.
Right.
He's in it as well. Yeah, but I love both. I still got to get the first one. I really enjoyed them. They're just stupid fun.
That's one of the movies that is fun to watch.
So I thought this was a good example of CGI versus practical effects. So you got Lord of the Rings on the left, and then you got The Hobbit on the right. Now, for me, I enjoy both. I prefer the Lord of the Rings. And the effects for me are better in Lord of the Rings because all of the orcs and everything, it's all makeup. It's all makeup and prosthetics.
Yeah. And
you can see the reactions through the prosthetics. Like they actually have to act and everything. Whereas the CGI stuff doesn't look quite as good. Like, all you got to do is look at these two and you can see one's clearly computer generated. The other one looks like it could potentially be something that you find in the middle of the woods that would like eat your heart or something.
Yeah.
It's just such a big difference just in the way and the aesthetics of it. So this I thought was really cool. Independence Day. Now you've both seen it, yeah?
Yeah. I've seen
So
both of them actually.
The
I saw the
aliens
other
blowing
one
up the White House. All right. They did that. They actually blew up the White House, not the real White House, but they made it was about 6 foot high and about 12 foot wide. They actually made a miniature White House and blew it up for the effects, and it looks great. It looks fantastic.
Okay.
So I didn't know that they made like a miniature and blew it up.
Yeah, no, I did that. I found on my research. I was like, "Ooh, I didn't know that either." I was wondering why it looked so good, but which added to the effect completely. And overall, it's a pretty good movie. It's a Will Smith movie, so you know. But I
think what they are doing now with the TV series, I think it depends on which TV series, doing special effects and props very good. I'm watching a new series called it's called Shadow and Bone per season.
Oh, okay.
I saw the first episode and I'm enjoying it. It's really cool. You should check it out. It's just I always want to show you the trailer, but I'm not gonna do that. But Shadow and Bone, you should check that out. And it has a nice blend of practical effects.
It's the one on Netflix, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the practical effects is more like costumes because it's somewhere, I don't know, 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, but then with magic involved, etc. Is it 1900s? I don't know. Maybe early 2000s, early 1900 UK or something. And then with magic, I don't know. It just looks fun.
Yeah.
Shadow and Bone.
Yeah.
Soul says, Brazilian Dave, you bought it because it could be good. Could be good. Yeah. He meant good. I knew what he meant. Yeah, I say that a lot. All right. If you've ever watched any of my collection updates, I go, I don't know why I bought it. Yeah, could be good. I'll have to watch it and see. But it's true. It could be good. It's probably not gonna be, but there's that chance, That's it. I don't know. I got to make an excuse for buying shit. Yeah, this one. There we go. How about Sharknado? Yeah.
No. Well, it's when it comes to CGI, it's the bad CGI. Then yes.
Monkeys think CGI becomes very boring after a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah, they do.
I think the Lord of the Rings animated movie from 1978 has a better atmosphere than the Peter Jackson trilogy, especially in the orc battles. Fight me. So.
Ooh, man, you're making a lot of enemies right now. Although I must say I love the animated movie as well. It's
yeah,
really fun.
I like it, but the Peter Jackson trilogy is much better.
Oh yeah.
Cheap CGI is always terrible. Yeah. Hello, Tree Goblin. Thanks for joining, mate.
Hey, man.
Well,
no, just go through the chats first. Yep.
I missed the start, but practical the way, baby. Good. Well, you're here now, Aria. That's the main thing.
Oh, I love rotoscope. Yeah. You guys know what rotoscope is?
No,
I've not
What's that?
seen it. No.
Okay. A while back, I showed you the animated movie Fire and Ice, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
With Frank Frazetta background. So basically, it's real actors, and they have matte paintings on the back, and they animate it, with pencils and paint and whatnot around the actors, and they made them, like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. They had his movement was very fluid, and when you do the rotoscope effect, it basically is real like actors, but then in cartoon form. So that's why all these strikes, all the running animation and whatnot looks very real. Only the background is, cartoonish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I can show you a small clip when I have to look for that. Rotoscope technology.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Animation.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
So there's also a Keanu Reeves movie with rotoscope.
Oh, but that one was really weird. No, the one where he's like an undercover cop or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know the one.
Kind of darkly.
Yeah.
There you go. Did you like it, Marinus?
I like the technique. The film was okay. I like it, but the technique and all the flashy stuff that's in there, that is what I like more. It's more like the technique and the effects than the movie itself.
Right.
Yeah.
So, can anyone guess what movie this is from?
Psycho? I don't know.
What's one? Is that? What's that? Is that a foot?
Yeah, that's a foot or ankle, and that's a pencil.
Oh yes, I know what it is. That's Evil Dead.
Yeah. So the original Evil Dead. So the practical effects of the original Evil Dead were fantastic. So good.
Yeah.
And the gore in it was ridiculous. Like this. Like you wouldn't get this sort of thing CGI. This looked. I remember when I saw it for the first time and I saw this scene and he gets stabbed in the ankle with a pencil. As someone who suffered ankle pain in the past, torn his ligaments and everything, I was like, oh my God, I felt that go right through me. It's just, oof.
Yeah, and you also did that, the it's more like, oh man.
I
love Evil Dead, man. I shat my pants.
Yeah.
There's one of Whoa.
It's where the possessed. When she's possessed, she gets locked underneath in the in the cellar basement bit.
Mhm.
But it's just enough for it to open, and she grabs a pencil and stabs her right in the ankle, and it's like, oh, it still makes me cringe, man. It's just so good. And yeah, Film Bloke guessed it. Evil Dead.
Yikes.
What do you all think about movies like Cool World? Cool World.
Cool World. I don't know that one.
Yeah. Cool World does with, I believe, what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? He married with Angelina Jolie. They divorced.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Is it Brad Pitt and
Oh, I know which one. Yes, and it's like the Jessica Rabbit, but the other one, or
exactly? Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that. I don't own that either. That was the year, that came out the year I was born, 1992. Okay, something I'll have to look at.
So I'm going to show you the trailer for the rotoscoping. Then, well, not the complete trailer, of course, but just the tip of the iceberg, because it has some iceberg in it. You flash your screen. Just give me the heads up if you're getting, flagged again for the
Mr. Officer got it in the chat, and he even got the name of the actress.
So, okay, I'm going to skip the part when people are moving. So let's say here, this is some orcs or monsters coming through the window. See the movement?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This is rotoscoping. See what? See, they are just running like real humans, and then they draw around or maybe on top of maybe some kind of filter or something. I'm not sure how that technique works. And all the backgrounds is mostly, matte paintings or just drawings, etc.
Oh, yeah, I remember you showing us this, actually.
Exactly. So it's, for those who not see this movie, see it. It's a fantastic movie. It's in collaboration with Frank Frazetta, which is one of probably the fantasy artist the greatest fantasy artist in the world. His paintings and his art is universally loved, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, they have a Twitter account. I think his daughters. One of his daughters is managing his Twitter account, and they post like art. They post like links to his shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I love rotoscoping. I believe, I'm not entirely sure. Is the Sword in the Stone, was the rotoscoping as well? No, it was probably only a cartoon from Disney. Great movie.
I think it was just animation. It looked very similar, but I think it was just animation.
Yeah. But
some of the show us there, Dave, or is that just been left up?
This is continuing on the. This is bad CGI. Continuing on the topic of The Thing, there is a whole documentary about this, which I haven't been able to find, but at least the guys who were making the special effects, they released some sort of a studio ADI. They released like a behind the scenes of all the work that went into creating these monsters for the sequel, prequel, whatever, and how good they looked when they shot them, and how crappy they looked later on the film when they changed it for the CGI. And so I made some notes for this. So here, it's in the, it's around here. No, wait, that's the other one. Oh my goodness, where is it? So this is the. I'm losing it. Where the hell is this?
Are you losing it?
I have my notes and everything. Cool. This is like the animatronics they used in the film.
Oh man.
So let's comment. I'm commenting. My goodness. And this is when after that they get like spliced, and they created this giant animatronic spider thing. I mean, look at this. This looks
great,
freaking insane. I mean, come on. But then I don't know. For some reason, the studio decided to like, no, we don't like it. We're gonna go with the CGI. And this is how the CGI looked in the final movie.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why you had this like super cool stuff and you change it for this crap?
I mean, there's also I mean, for instance, when the movie Inception with the hallway fight that's turning and turning, that was practical effects as well. It was really cool.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I love that they were fighting on the roof or something. I mean, that's the illusion that they are creating. Very simple. I mean, there is some attractions in a that you go into in a ferry or somewhere, or maybe what's the word in America when they are going to some Disney-esque
Fair?
theme park.
Theme park.
So when you go in a theme park, you can also do something like that. But yeah, it's cool. Cool. And of course, Blade Runner 2049 has a lot of miniatures to create the effect that there is a city, and then the camera zooms on top of it. Looks really cool. Just give me practical effects.
Yeah, let me show you this. This is very quickly. So for the movie, the final boss, the practical effects studio that was making the monsters, they decided to create like a final boss that looked kind of like the monster in the book, and they made this animatronic things, and it looks so cool. I mean, look, check it out. You know how it moves and. Look, the ice thing.
Oh, nice.
This is so gnarly. It's so well done. It's like and they shot the film with this, or they were about to film, and for some reason the studio was like, no, let's paint everything with the visual effects on top of it, and what they decided to show us in the end is this. It's just 3 seconds of the last fight of the movie. So, oh no. This is what we saw in the movie.
Yeah, it reminds me of the movie Reanimator.
The what? Sorry.
Is it Reanimator? I believe there's a horror movie that's called Reanimator. It's about a guy that brings dead things to life. But hey, that's probably another topic. So I have a cool shot.
Bam.
So you know what one of the best practical effects is, in my opinion?
What?
American Werewolf in London with the transformation into.
Oh yeah, that was
still
gnarly.
The best werewolf transformation of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that movie, man. It was pure horror. So cool. I need to rewatch that. Just pure for the fun.
I like some of the transformation in this Little Trouble in Chinatown or Big Trouble in Chinatown.
Big Trouble in China? With Kurt Russell, you mean?
Yeah.
What was the practical effects, you mean?
I don't know when the guy was, getting bloated.
Oh yeah. And the eyes pop out. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So me and you gotta have a fight, mate. One more thing. On the animated Lord of the Rings movie, the females were a lot prettier, like Galadriel. Holy hell, the actress in Jack. She wasn't old. That was Kate Blanchett at the time. That was 20 years ago. 20 years. She was what? How old is she now? Hold on. She's 51 now, so she would have been 31. Okay, when they filmed that, or 30 actually when they filmed it. How was that old? I'm 28. Don't go
for the part actually.
It's still hot.
The one I cannot stand is the other one, the Liv Tyler.
I still would. She's fucking beautiful. So, and we got Pops in here. Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt.
Hey, I was in his pre-show for the CromCon.
Yeah, he does CromCon. So all your comic book needs, definitely go check out Pops'
comic
channel.
Book Madness on Facebook, I believe.
And
Sugar Chris in the chat. Hail, man.
How's it going, mate?
Hey, man.
Yeah, so I already said Evil Dead. I said that one, didn't I? What was next on my list? Oh yeah. Anyone
Whoa,
guess the
what's that?
movie?
I don't
Wait,
know. Something
let
Freddy
me let me
Krueger?
let me see. I was doing something else. This one, yeah, this is Freddy Krueger. I believe the first one, Nightmare on Elm Street. Could be wrong. Could be part 2, but I believe this is the first one.
Yeah,
Or
you're correct. You're correct. That's where Johnny Depp gets pulled down. Yeah,
Yep.
Johnny Depp gets
Yep.
pulled down through the bed, and they shoot a cannon of blood straight up, on the roof.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It absolutely terrified me because I watched it when I was a young kid. So I had nightmares of getting pulled into my bed. It was fucking terrifying. And also the
Yeah.
bath scene in that movie as well, with the claw coming out of the bath and
Oh yeah.
pulling her down under the water. That also terrified me. And yeah, we got people guessing it right. Nightmare on Elm Street, and he named it as well, where Johnny Depp is killed. Yeah. Jig Chris Bunch, my favorite gentleman here today, of course. And Soul's telling me to compare it to the animated rotoscope Galadriel. I dare you. All right, I will, mate. I will. I'll have a look. Yeah. So, and the rest of the effects are really good in that. You like Robert Englund's makeup in the thing. He's terrifying. He looks terrifying. Like it's great. It's so well done. What else did I have on my list? Oh, The Fly.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
This was like, it made me like so sick, this movie, because you just watch his skin like peeling off, and he
That was disgusting good.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
It was absolutely vile, and it was so well done at the same time.
Yeah.
What's Film Bloke saying? He's got more. I believe they used moving sets with all the props now down. It was also done with Tina's death scene. How is this even an argument? Practical effects are better almost every time. It is an option. Yeah, that's what we seem to be finding out.
Okay, let me show you real. Oh man, this is disgusting.
I really like the second movie. Like in the end, they have like this.
I can't remember that anymore.
I think I've done that on a night out.
Okay. By the end of the second movie, they show this like really weird half dog, half fly, half a human monster. It's also pretty well done.
Yeah.
Can anyone guess this? Probably the chat.
I can guess, but I want to see if the chat's got it.
Yeah, this is a very obscure movie from the 80s. But it's a very famous, well, for me, I've seen it many times. It's perfect, how do you say, not only horror, it's a coming of age, it's also a fairy tale. And just wait for the chat, maybe. Sorry, I need to show it again. I cannot see what the chat is saying because I'm
Not My Monkeys has said The Howling.
No.
That was my guess, actually, so I was wrong. Ooh.
No.
Chris is guessing The Howling as well.
Nope.
Oh, so this is more obscure than we thought.
Yeah. The first hint is called Company.
Oh, Company of Wolves.
Bingo.
Yeah.
You seen it?
I'm not sure I have, actually, you know.
So this is a different take on, Red Riding Hood, somewhat, and the wolf. I mean, this guy's crazy, and then the wolf pops out of his mouth and rips all the skin apart. When I saw this, I mean, I was blown away. I never seen that. It was so cool. Company of Wolves.
What's the name of the movie?
Company of Wolves.
Company of Wolves.
See, this is one thing that has to be done with practical effects. Is things like werewolf movies.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to do them because they just don't look realistic. Like if you look at like the wolves, the werewolves in like some of the underworld scenes, like the later movies. Oh, the transformation.
Yeah, this is the American Werewolf in London. I love this. This is not CGI 1 second and then they're a werewolf. This guy is in pain. His bones, transforms, moves all the way, and he is bulking up. And oh man, look at that! He's sweating and Okay, I'm not gonna show too much, but yeah, it goes.
If anyone's not watched the movie, watch it. It's so good.
Yeah, this is crazy stuff. Pictures is cool, right? But you can get flagged for pictures, right? Or
I
still.
think pictures is fine.
I think pictures fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the part that they use the practical effect. Can show you a little bit. Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
American Werewolf in London on Blu-ray.
Look at that, man. Oh, I want to show everything, but I can't. So look at that.
Oh.
It's so gory.
It is.
It's gruesome. It's a pure horror movie. A very, very good werewolf movie. Check it out.
People seem to like werewolf movies. Film Bloat says that's the third and less known of the 3 werewolf movies that came out in 1981.
Yeah.
Ginger
Snaps. Yeah, that's a good one.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Dog Soldiers. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Dog Soldiers.
I haven't seen that one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dog Soldiers is very good. I know the werewolf effects done in movies like The Wolfman were stop motion makeup by Jet.
Yeah, Wolfman was cool as well.
American Werewolf in London is fantastic. Yeah. Marinus, you just sounded as if you're halfway to a climax during the werewolf transformation, which is just something I wanted to have read out loud to make it awkward.
I just get excited, man, about cool movies. I cannot help it.
It was right at the scene where the guy's like looking down at his, junk.
His junk.
Great. Yeah. People like werewolf movies. I like werewolf movies. There's not enough of them in my eyes, but again, they got to be done with practical effects. You can't do them well enough with CGI.
So, if I'm hearing correctly, then the score at this point goes to practical effects instead of special effects. People prefer practical effects more.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat does think CGI is better than practical effects, speak now or forever hold your silence.
Put a 1 for practical. Put a 2 for visual effects. Let's do that.
But let's name a movie that is very good in special effects. That says what, that wouldn't be possible if you done it with practical effects. Oh man, the puking.
Oh, can you show the what I'm sharing? This is like the ending of the second Fly movie. For some reason, by the end, they have this thing come into the screen. This is some sort of like a after credit scene, and I believe it's practical. And just let's look at it for.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
You don't see it? Oh, shoot. All right. YouTube, what are you doing? Okay, can you see now?
Yeah, it's a guy crawling.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can you see now? What's happening?
Yeah.
So this is, I believe, practical effects, as far as I know. And this is just like the ending of the movie where the bad guy gets transformed into this, like half monster, half fly, half dog, half something else. And he just, there's a part where he like screams into the air or something. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Anyway, so that was practical. I believe.
I've never seen The Fly 2. I'm gonna
that was from The Fly 2. That's the ending, I believe. The after credit scene of the way back when, before the Avengers did it. The Fly did it with better, after end credit scenes.
That's cool. Puking.
Oh man. I hate puking.
I'm good. So the only other movie I picked out after this, which is one Marinus already covered.
Yeah.
Just fantastic. Just look at it, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Just
everything works. The snout, coming off, extending, and then there's also the scene with the hand, and you see the hands or the fingers growing.
Like the whole thing.
Other feet, like
yeah. And then they did the reverse with the hair, so that the hair is coming out of it and out of the body. But I think they just reversed it, just pulling it in, and then, did the reverse thing.
Yeah.
So that the hair is coming out. Oh man, it's fantastic.
Yeah, then there was like a few other scenes in there, like where the nurse would turn around, like he's having illusions. The nurse turns around, and then it's like the werewolf face just there. It's like,
yeah,
it's like fucking hell. Like, it's just so well done.
Fantastic. Yeah, really wonderful.
I think we can safely say that practical effects.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's disagreed with it. So
I think visual is only good when they complement the movie. When when you do stuff that you couldn't do any other way, then it's like okay, fine, we can do this with visual effects. But other than that, no, practical effect wins.
Yeah, I love practical effects. It's just looks, I don't know, more authentic. Sometimes practical effects doesn't work. I mean, you can see it's clearly fake. But it depends on the movie and the budget and the work that is going into. I mean, if you go back to Lord of the Rings, it has a very high budget, of course. Although this movie has a lower budget, but the transformation is still, to this day, the best werewolf transformation ever made. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would agree totally.
Yeah, like the morphin effects in Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you couldn't have done that with practical effects. It just wouldn't have been feasible. So, how about Existence? That's the one with, is it Jude Law? I think.
Was that with the?
I don't know that one. Existence.
Yeah, I believe I know it, but I had trouble to visualize. Is that with the organs, etc.?
I watched it.
I'm going to note it down.
Existence. I can't remember. Is it they're in a video game or something, or like a virtual world?
Something like that with extensions, you're right, from the neck or from the back or something. I don't know.
That.
Oh, okay.
Some with biological thingies.
Yeah, body horror is like a whole genre in and of itself.
Oh man, there's a horror movie I cannot I don't know the movie anymore, but it was such a gore movie. It's a horror comedy, I believe, and it's let's say a guy, if I remember correctly, I could be totally wrong, has a mother, and that mother is, I don't know, been stung by a fly or something, and she is getting a wound here, and that wound is going, more and more, it's getting more pus, etc. So they are eating, and it's
Are you on about it's dead something? Dead, like shit. Hold on. This is gonna annoy me now.
It's with the lawnmower, if you know what I mean. At the end.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean.
Oh man, it was
such like it's like kind of a comedy, kind of like a horror.
Yeah.
I've got it on DVD. Is it Brain Dead? Is that the one?
No, it's not Brain Dead. Brain Dead was Brain Dead with or maybe it is. I believe it was Brain Dead with Peter Jackson's movie. Is this not Brain Dead?
But I think the one you mean is by Peter Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I think Peter Jackson was doing this absolutely bloody and gory movies before he made the Lord of the Rings.
Let me double check. Brain Dead movie.
Brain Dead, Dead Alive.
Yeah, I think
Mr. Officer saying in the chat.
Yeah, I think I got it here.
Yeah.
Brian, so Adam Simpson.
Man.
Yeah, 1992.
Yeah. Oh man, especially that ending with the lawnmower. For fuck's sake.
And the baby.
Yeah. And the baby what's the liquefier or whatever you call that?
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, this was I love this. I've got on. That's the DVD copy I got there. The one right at the end. It's fantastic.
It's a splatter movie. Let's leave it at that. It's a splatter movie from 1993. I've totally forgot it was from Peter Jackson. Oh man, I have to watch it again.
There he is.
Which one? Yeah.
I don't know if he produced it or he directed it.
Can you show the picture with the lawnmower?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. No, not. Yeah, it's the ending. Maybe you should Google it.
Yeah.
Or gore, maybe. Yeah, exactly.
These pictures are like, holy damn.
Yeah, he just takes a lawnmower to everything.
And the whole room, especially on the right, when he's standing there in the blood. Oh God, everything is dead.
I'm gonna have to get this movie back out and watch it again. It's so
yeah,
good.
it's been so long. That's a great movie.
I heard that, what's the name? Eraserhead was sort of an allegory for a father, having a baby for the first time and all the horrors and nightmares that you have out of it. And
Okay.
is Brain Dead some sort of allegory for the horrors of having like a mother-in-law or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like deep down below the underlying message.
I noticed that we're going to continue to the horror part of practical effects.
Oh yeah, we could do that. That's like a theme on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, most of the movies we showed were horror.
Oh man,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh man, I was so disgusted by that part. It looks so.
Yeah.
Disgustingly good. Oh yeah.
Starfire had a creepy scene for that time.
Yeah. Don't remember.
I mean, did you? Maybe it's before your time, Mr. Bristolian Dave. The movie Christine, John Carpenter, I believe. Was it? John Carpenter?
Okay, yeah, no.
Is
that the one with the car?
Yeah, I mean the car is always some kind of entity is in the car killing people, but it's indestructible. So when the car is crushed, there's a special effect, practical effect, I believe. Then the car is repairing itself, and you see everything, putting back to normal. So if the whole in front was totally crashed, you see the effect that it's repairing itself. It's really coolly done.
That's cool.
There's a guy on YouTube called, I think, Fanflix or something like that, and he talked about that movie once, and he was explaining how they made it and how like they had like a low budget, and so they had like only one of those famous cars, and they could use it for like only one day, and all the other shots of the car is like other cars, like it's all in the dark, so you don't see it's not the same car and stuff like that, and the ones that they destroyed, it was just like some, I don't know, old cheap car that they made it look like the Christine expensive car, so that they went on to destroy it or what have you. It's fanboy.
Yeah, I really like Christine. It's a very cool movie. Yeah,
I'll have to watch it. I've not seen it, so I'll have to watch that.
Yeah,
that's cool. I think we pretty much settled that debate.
Yeah.
There was one more thing. Oh, hold on. So saying I like David Lynch, but Eraserhead pisses me off to now out to no end, and I'm convinced that the sole purpose of the film is to make viewers highly uncomfortable and annoy them. Well,
I haven't seen that movie.
I've not seen Eraserhead either, believe it or not. There was one more thing I want to touch on, which actually isn't to do with CGI or this. It's where is it? Where's my PowerPoint? There we go. I like a good PowerPoint. So
here I got it. It's a Good Bad Flicks on YouTube.
What's that?
He has a small documentary of Christine where he explains the.
Oh, okay.
I'll put the link in the chat. Let me.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. Can I? No, I cannot. Wait. Oh, shoot. I can put it in the private chat. Maybe you can put it on the regular chat. Good Bad Flicks is the. But anyway,
Video, the greatest werewolf transformation ever. Werewolf, 1987. That tall horror or dead horror?
Thai horror.
Thai horror.
I think. Wait.
Okay.
Thai. Don't they have a lot like of?
Okay, I want to see that.
Someone wants to get that up. We can have a quick look. Yeah. So the only reason I want to touch on this is because I seen it and it was getting a little bit buzz. Only because of how shit the Oscars were this year, apparently.
I heard that.
So I was thinking maybe for a future topic, but I wasn't sure how you guys if you guys are even into sort of like Oscars or like award ceremonies at all, if it's any kind of, or if the chat is for that matter. But I just wanted to point out, so you've got the Oscar viewership really plummeted this year. I don't know if you've seen this on Twitter. But from 2014, we were at 43.7 million viewers. This year, they only got 9.8 million. People are starting to get fed up with their shit.
Yeah.
Real fed up. And yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
Because they're basically... So if
Was it woke?
Yeah, apparently. I used to love the Oscars, but I don't really care anymore.
The Oscars were at some point, I don't know, funny or something, original, or maybe it's my rose glasses. I'm not entirely sure. But I don't watch the Oscars anymore. It's just all circle jerking.
Yeah, I think so. Ion says the Oscars as a topic after a cool episode like this. Stop it. I would take the Oscars down. Yeah,
I saw the werewolf transformation. It's God.
Hi, friend.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Hey, Fenrir.
Okay, how long is it? Is it quite long or?
What? No, it's just 47 seconds.
All right, put it up. We'll do some pausing if you've still got it on there. Or
are you sure? Okay. Let me. Okay.
Yeah, but we'll pause and we'll talk. Just so it doesn't get.
Werewolf.
Oscars used to have
transformation of all time.
They used to. The only great Best Picture winners were Rocky and Silence of the Lambs. I love both of those movies.
Just give me a second.
That's okay.
Okay. So there's a guy sitting there, and there is a black dog coming, and he sits in front of him. And I'm just gonna share it. It's already okay. Share screen. Share screen. Share it again. Here we go. Wait. Whoa. There's something wrong here. Jesus Christ. Then I'm gonna do it again.
Just share your entire screen, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what went wrong.
Didn't know that mariners like werewolf transformations this much. That makes for a good small talk topic to chat about with Katie.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So there is a. This happens. He's using his Superman vision, and then this guy is getting.
Wow.
And then he looks like this.
What?
Okay.
That's the greatest one.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. We can't top that. It's the best one.
But the imagination it takes to do
I think
that.
Sol sums it up. And thank you for that film, bloke. Suggested.
Oh my God.
So maybe sometimes practical effects aren't the answer. I don't know.
Not always. It's crazy.
Glory. Never gets old. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
one of the gnarliest transformations, I think, was this movie called The Guyver, or The Guyver 2, where this old man transforms into like an insect.
Well,
Like some,
I've
oh
heard
no,
of
a
the guy, but I've
million
never
years that I
seen it.
saw the Guyver. Okay.
so Guyver transformation scene. It's kind of like a. See if I can find it in a timely manner. Ugh, okay. Nope. Ah, where is it? No, I'm not finding it. There's like
I will ask
a.
Katie to see that. So talking about werewolves,
Oh,
she
what was
infected
that
me probably.
film? There was a film I watched as a kid. What was it? Oh, was it called Star Kid? Star Kid, I think.
No,
Is that the one?
Starman, Star Kid.
Yeah, Star Kid,
Wait a
1997.
minute, is that the kid that's going into some kind of rubber suit?
Yeah, so he's like in.
Yeah, yeah, that's so bad.
Hold on, let me share this.
Oh man,
I actually really enjoyed this film as a kid.
I just skipped everything until the fun part. Yeah, I know this one. The creepy alien guy. And he is basically you're going from the back, and
Yep.
like I can. It's hard to explain, but he just look at that costume,
And then
man.
that's the inside.
It gives
That's
you
what you're looking
nightmares.
at on the inside.
Whoa! Holy damn!
He looks like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. But then the bad version.
And then you got the monster.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, like when I was a kid, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I watched it again now, if it would still hold up. But yeah,
So many movies with practical effects back in the day.
from the producer of Free Willy.
Ah, okay. I never saw Free Willy. No, I don't want to. No, I just those movies are not for me, man. I mean, I saw a lot of dog movies with kids, and the dog is gonna die.
This is called Mutronics.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I think this is the Guyver, but they call it Mutronics in English, I guess. Yeah, Guyver. Best thing. Oh my goodness! There's also like a pretty here, like you can see the leg, like focus on the leg, like it's all normal, and then splack.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. But that's the thing, like the actor, he was like trembling and screaming in pain, like his reaction to what's happening to him. It's also what sells this visual special effects.
Oh man.
No, okay, yeah, I am.
Was there not a movie about a woman who could transform into a Black Panther? Was that like Cat People or something? Was it called?
Yeah, with Natasha Kinski.
Yeah. If I was on Twitter and I ever saw Mark Hamill, I suppose, talking shit, I'd just post a photo of him as the bug and Guyver under it. There we go.
Be a Willie.
That's a different version. I've never seen that version.
I don't know, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, practical effects wins the day.
Yeah, I think we can
Today,
safely say.
although there were some pretty good contenders, I think some parts of the sequel, some parts of the new Robocop movie. Well, Avatar, I think it's a good contender for visual effects. Maybe not winning the day, but
Totally disagree.
oh, okay, well, fine. I kind of
No,
like Avatar.
that's your opinion. I mean, no, that's just I went to see Avatar because just for the 3D effect, it was disappointing to me. But that's probably a
Really?
topic for a different way because I saw Jaws 3D in the cinema, with the original glasses with the red and the green. And this is other subject, by the way. And I saw when the 3D was going on that they are coming towards you, that you can grab that. I didn't have that same feeling with Avatar. It was felt like this is the screen and there is some kind of filter before in front of that, and that gave the 3D effect.
Right.
For me, that was really disappointing, and I really didn't enjoy the movie that much. So
I
that's
really
me.
like that movie. Also the guy, the villain, I thought it was awesome. I love
I
the
mean, I
smell
like
of
the
coffee in
world,
the
but
morning.
it's been I don't know a million years now, and they're talking now about a sequel. Now that's
Oh,
the whole franchise is dead or
yeah.
something. Yeah, but hey, that's me.
I love the bad guy. Like he was such a cool bad guy. I love like in the end he's in this giant mech suit
Yeah, it
fighting
was
to the
cool.
death, and there's this one moment where they pierce the mech suit,
Mhm.
and all the air goes in, and like the air is toxic to humans, and this guy is so badass that he just like takes a big breath of air and keeps fighting even though the whole air toxic around him is still here, and like they pierce him, they smack him, and he still manages to almost kill the hero. It's like, oh my goodness.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I love the villain of that movie. I think that for the villain alone I really like that movie.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I can see that. Yeah,
I still think he should play Cable.
yeah. He's a
Yes.
cable guy. Yeah,
He would look fantastic as Cable.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would. He'd
looks
smash
badass.
it. Avatar's too predictable.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah,
much
certainly. Yeah.
problems as the movie had. I found some of the digital blood and gore effects in the new Mortal Kombat kind of good. Aside from the writers, they had several talented people working on it.
Yeah,
Because of how much they went on about sequels, they should be an Avatar Part 3847.
true.
Yeah, they've been talking about it literally since the film came out, and apparently one's coming in the next couple of years. We'll see.
Yeah, but then the actors are like a billion years old now. I mean,
Yeah.
what does it matter?
Well, Sam,
What's the name of the girl?
since he
Zoe
done
Deschanel or something like that.
since he done Avatar, he's kind of lost a lot of traction. Like Sam Worthington, like he did Avatar and he did Clash of the Titans and that. And then since then, he's not done a lot of big budget ones again.
No.
What was the reason that they didn't make a sequel? Was it the budget thing or was it something else?
What for Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar 2.
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't.
It just died or something.
Just didn't get around to it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like Avatar 1 didn't make any money.
It made a boatload of money.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, not my
Zoe
favorite.
Saldana. The girl is the one who made. She made something in the Avengers movie, didn't she?
Gamora.
Yeah, so Saldana was Gamora.
Yep. Yeah. Soul Lion got it. The name.
Really good Gamora, to be fair, as well.
Yeah, okay, wasn't bad.
I liked Zoe. So
I like more the other actors. I think she was more hot. The sister, the Nebula or something.
Karen Gillan, man.
Oh yeah, that's her name. Yeah, she's hot.
Yep.
Yeah. Natural redhead.
Absolutely.
She's with the Rock. No, in this Jumanji, I think.
Yeah. It was actually fun movies, both of them.
Yeah. I've seen the first. I haven't seen the second yet. I need to watch that.
The second is also, well, it's not as good as the first one, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie.
I was fearing the worst when they said about making Jumanji, like after obviously the Robin Williams Jumanji.
Yeah.
Why? So bad. And then The Rock was in it. I was like, you know what? I normally enjoy everything. I don't think that he's done a movie that I consider terrible.
Have you seen the one that Michael Bay made? The one where they play these criminals?
I don't know.
Which one's that?
What's the name of that one? Where like
it's Snitch?
It's based on a real story.
Yeah,
But some guys that kidnapped
where
a
he has
millionaire and forced him to give them his money little by little. Those four guys were like bodybuilders, and they decide to kidnap a rich guy.
Pain and Gain.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite enjoy that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Okay,
found
there you
it
go.
funny. I was like, you know what, this shit's funny.
But did you like it for The Rock, or did you legitimately like it?
Probably for Mark Wahlberg and The Rock. Like, I like both of those actors. So
I like. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
That guy can act, man. Come on.
We do have common ground when it comes to girls, mate. Aside from Liv, of course. Hey, nothing wrong with Liv Tyler, man. She's beautiful.
But she's not an elf. I mean, as an elf, like German mythology.
An elf's someone with pointy ears. That's it, mate. Like pointy ears, and you're tall. That's an elf. That's
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And slim. You got to be tall, slim.
But she's not slim. I mean, Liv Tyler is not, exactly thin. Let's say
she's like perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 20 years ago. She was okay, but like the most beautiful woman on the whole planet, Liv Tyler. Like what? No.
No. She's
I
very
wouldn't go that far. She's amazing, but I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
There's better. Definitely better.
Maybe they should have used some CGI to make her blonde and like more elvish.
Deepfakes. You know what about? You know what, man. You know what. You know what that means.
Driven, bad movie, one of the worst CGI effects. As the
Driven,
enough already. Yeah. Pain and Gain. It's a guilty pleasure if you enjoy Shadow. Yeah, that one. Because that movie dials it up to 10. The protagonists are stupid as hell, and you have a blast seeing them fail. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair enough.
So,
I think we covered the topic.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to tell the people as well? While our mod extraordinaire Sol puts in some links to everything. You know what to do, so come on. Do it for Liv Tyler.
So
I hear Sol typing.
I'm typing so hard right now. Well, there is this thing out there. I'll see if I can put the chat. Something cool with 0 practical effects because it's all a comic.
0? Okay.
I have a thing called the Redshift Express. It's a sci-fi story. It's a mailing list right now. It's the next thing I'm gonna do. The link is in the chat, unless YouTube has deleted it. And do sign up to that mailing list. That's
Wait. Just rewind. What are you doing? Do you need to do a new project and you didn't tell us? What? Come on.
Well,
my goodness! Right. I just launched it a few days ago.
Share this now. Share this stuff. Share it. Put the screen up.
I put the link on the chat. It's on the chat.
What are you talking about?
All right.
So
come on, man.
Hold on. I'll put it up.
You don't try. You just throw me out here and just. Oh, let's sign up. No, I want to see it.
Oh, yeah. I got this. I'm doing red eyes, but I've got this extra thing.
Yeah. Sign up.
I just started it.
That's not how you sell. Come on,
it's the beginning of the birth of the maybe of an idea.
So, what is this? Redshift Express. Oh, I've seen this piece of artwork. Yeah, I thought it looked really cool.
Okay, so you need to explain to us what it is, Mr. David.
All right. So the Redshift Express is the ship in and of itself is the last ship that is going to go to a place of the universe that is going to be forever unattainable because of the expanding universe. Like the universe expands and the things that are farther away expand even faster. So at some point, even with faster than light travel, certain sections of the universe will be forever unattainable. And the Redshift Express is the last ship to go there. Now, the protagonist is Romina Jones. It's the girl that you'll see below there, escaping this explosion. She has something of value, of a lot of value that may save the entire galaxy, but every faction and power in the galaxy is also looking to kill her. So her last hope is to get a ticket for this Redshift Express, and that's the story in a nutshell. It's a high action, non-stop action sci-fi story that I'm working with. That is being drawn also by this guy called Rafael Crestani, who's working with some other CGers. He did Murder Weapon, which just launched a few days ago, and he's working with me with this lovely comic that will be going live sometime in the future.
Oh, wow!
So this is quite different than Red Eyes. This is going to be more closer to PG-13 than the other one. The other one is like a rated R all the way. This is going to be, more calm.
Sure?
Although, whatever. You see that, and you're like, what?
Fucked up, man.
I like that, man.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Mate, this is a really cool project.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm working on as well.
We got to hear about it on the show, live on the show.
Yeah.
That's well, I had some sort of similar thing to Red Eyes, where I invented all this pantheon of mythological creatures. Here, I did the same, but with sci-fi. I invented all these different races, and basically, they're all after the hero for one reason or the other. And what you see there, the Enlightened, are some sort of a cyborg zombies, if you like.
I love to do a science fiction horror comic.
Redshift, Red Eyes. What's with the red feet? Maybe I like you, Mr. Sugar Chris. With your
I was going to say, there's something else red we could mention, Chris.
David,
there's a red dress floating around.
Do not forget to have a perk for Mr. Sugar, because he really likes to go,
all in on those ones.
Yeah, into that perk.
The Red Shoe Express Diary. What? Well, anyway, that's the thing. It's a signing list right now.
Okay.
I thought of doing something new and unique. So to the people who are signing up, instead of getting access to a secret, to buy more, I thought, what would be cool? To give them access to a secret tier that is a discount on the comic. So I'm testing this new idea. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just signing up.
Yeah, Sugar says,
thank you.
Changing my like to a dislike.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, please don't. It's not my channel, Mr. Chris.
No, that is cool, man. Like, really, really cool.
Yeah,
thank you.
I need to.
That's what.
Can you share the link in Twitter? Because I'm looking.
My cell phone is. Where's my cell phone? I'll do it here. Bam.
Yeah, do it, man. Thanks. I'm gonna sign it up as well.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
So we got Twisted Fairy Tales is also in the sign up phase. So if you haven't heard about it, it's an anthology book put out by the Bargain Bin crew, who stream on Mondays. It includes me, Jacobus Gotex, Aria Blackness, who was in the chat earlier, and Rob G. Price. So this is a book with a ton of creators. It's all based on fairy tale stories, all with a twist, one way or another. It could be comedy, it could be horror, it could be something completely different. But it's all cool stuff, and it's all different types of artwork as well, so it's different for everyone. You do get a nice print if you sign up and back, which is the Snow White and Red Riding Hood print. As you can see, it looks
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very sexy.
Who did that? That art?
Yeah. That was I can't remember. Sorry, Jacobus got the artist. I wrote down the artist name. But it will be signed obviously by the artist. So we said 24 pages at counting. We're now at I think we're almost at 70 pages.
Wow.
Really? So it's gonna be a thick book. And just today we agreed with Charlie's London. She's actually writing a story for it as well.
Cool.
Damn. Well done.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you sign up so you don't miss out. We got quite a few sign-ups already. We still have the competition going as well. So if anyone wants a chance of getting a story featured in the book, then send one of the bargain bin lot or to the bargain bin Twitter itself, because we have a show Twitter because we're professionals. Send us your stories, 3 to 8 pages. Obviously a fairy tale of any kind with a twist of your choosing, however you want to do it. If you're not good with writing comic scripts, then just send the story how you want. Just write one story and we can help you script it. It's not a problem. This book's all about giving new creators a chance and just getting stuff published and getting stuff out there to help build your portfolios and just help build the community, really, and us, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Twisted fairy tales. And let me... Marinus,
Will you include a sexy monster girl bestiary with the fairy tale?
Ooh.
Or in the feature perk, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh. You know what you get?
Not a bad idea.
Like an add-on perk or a
one.
stretch goal.
Yeah. We're just trying to arrange a date, mate. So hopefully I'll talk to the bargain bin guys and I'll get to you on that, because it's just trying to find the time when everyone's available. I mean, we can do a show with like just 3 or 2 of us, or just me jumping in, but it's not quite the same, is it? So we want to make sure we get one where everyone's available for you, mate, because we know how important your show is, don't we? What else we got? Yeah, Red Eyes 2 still going. Anything you want to cover, Marinus?
Yeah, yeah, you can find me on Twitter, of course. Why am I saying of course? I don't know. Not everyone uses Twitter. So no, I got a YouTube channel. If you like comics, because that's mostly what I do, I just make 1 or 2 videos a day, you know, having a 10, 15 minutes talk about a comic that I like or dislike. And yeah, just like, you know, read about comics. That's more my thing. And just, you know, talking with Dave and other Dave about, you know, movie is a fine addition. I also do streaming with creators. Also, I need to have a movie talk on my channel as well, because I only did one. Okay, let me change that soon. So yeah, I have an Instagram account. It's darkside_is_comics. I just made it recently, so I have not much content there. But mostly I'm on Twitter and on YouTube. So you can find me there.
There's a clip of you dancing.
Don't ever mention that again. I tried to erase that part.
Okay. I thought that was a clip about to do with the funny hats. You know?
Put
the link with a timestamp. And Demon's turning up right at the end. All right, buddy. How's it going, mate?
Hello, Mr. Demon.
Yeah. So, like Marinus, you find me on Twitter at Bristolian D. You can find me on Instagram. So my Twitter is mainly for I post mainly like comic book related stuff on there. Obviously links to my shows. On Instagram is where I post mainly movies. I just post pictures of my collection and stuff I'm watching and stuff like that. So that's Bristolian_Dave. Obviously, you're already here on the channel. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, and
fantastic.
Like share this video, and hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah. Get a few replays.
Right. Before we go, one question. Yeah. I saw some pictures about Marvel's Eternals. What is your thoughts about that?
I haven't seen that. Do you have like a...
I still don't know. I mean, it's Marvel. They're just gonna fuck it up. I know it.
The problem is, Eternals is one of those stories where since they originally done it, they've never been able to get it right again. They've I don't know what it is. Like they can't seem to write it well. They can't seem to write a coherent story, an interesting and intriguing story. I don't know what it is. They just can't do it. And I think this is how they're going to introduce mutants as well into the MCU. Because I think they're gonna, because with the Eternals, they're gonna go back to like all the Celestials and everything.
Yeah, the Celestials are not big; they are thin.
Yeah.
So that's basically the opposite of what Jack Kirby is doing. So I don't know, man.
No,
I'm not feeling it.
I think it's well, my understanding is it's going to be something like they implanted like certain DNA into humans a long time ago, and then these humans are now getting powers, becoming mutants and stuff in the future. I don't know, some sort of shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
they're gonna fuck it up. Trust me.
Yeah,
I hope I'm wrong. But
I love the MCU. That's the thing. I love the
I
MCU,
don't. I don't.
and I
Not
will.
anymore.
I'm a simp for it. I'll admit that. Like,
I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch the movie, but I just maybe in a bargain bin or something. But I'm gonna.
bargain
Can you
bin,
say that out
Monday
loud?
night,
Don't let it.
Jake
Oh,
Abbas's
man.
channel,
Don't do
Aria
that,
Black's
people.
channel. Come watch the
Pirating
bargain
is
bin.
bad. Pirating is bad. Maybe.
for the record, yeah, piracy is bad.
Yeah. For the
But
record.
what's a good website to pirate it? Just for research.
I'm gonna DM you.
Yeah. maybe don't post publicly.
What site not?
No.
Don't put any links to that stuff in the chat.
Nope, they're doing it. Let's say Google is a friend. Yeah.
Google's very friendly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that. Oh, hold on. Chris is saying one more thing. Perhaps they would try to explain the mutants in the same way that the humans were made in the comic via celestial experiments that created humans, Eternals, and Deviants. If I remember right. Yeah. That's the. I think that's the route they're going.
Yeah.
And sub to Sugar Chris. Yeah, do that.
Do it.
Cool guy.
Channel.
And he lets me on his show, so he's got to be cool.
No, he's cool. The morning roast is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it. All right, guys. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything today.
Yeah.
I think
this was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will say good night, goodbye, good morning, depending on where you are. Cheers,
See you
with
next
babbers.
week.
And we'll
Wednesday,
see you next week.
Tuesday, depending.
Thanks, guys, for watching. See you later. Bye.